Oops, I thought that I hit the unmute button and I didn't. Hello! Happy Friday. At least I hit the, yeah, you missed the whoosh because I thought that I had hit unmute and I didn't. I originally said hi on the starting soon screen and then I went whoosh and then I saw that the closed captions weren't, like, it was just, it's fine. Let me... My face cam will be on soon. It's one of these weird things sometimes when you take off stream. Like, I know what I'm doing. I've done this a million times, but all of a sudden I went live and I'm like, oh god, now I'm anxious. Okay. So, we're just starting no face cam. I know that you all understand that. Of all the people in the world to understand that, it's you guys. It doesn't make any sense, but it's still the truth. Feel that when you take off from work, you forget how to function? Yeah. It's like, I just don't want to be perceived. I'm like, oh my god. I'm going to do something or say something or whatever. Look at her, though. Look at her. She's ready. She's here for stream. She says, I's a cheese ball. Say hi to chat. Artemis. You tell chat you had a big hairball on the carpet for me this morning to wake up to? They do. I have one that chipped. And I was sad. But it's also my longest finger on my dominant hand. And I'm not terribly surprised about it. It's also, I realized, way longer than any of the other nails that I've got. You got stuck at... Wait. There shouldn't have been any ads just now. I'm sorry. But yeah, all the others are holding on and looking fabulous. So, it just, you know, your middle fingers grow faster than the others. Honestly, they're the ones that, like, take the most abuse, too, I feel like, because they're the longest. And they just get caught or they hit everything. Like, it feels like I'm constantly like, oops. Yeah, Artie's like, hey, chat, look at my butt. Let me see if I can get my YouTube stream working today. It's like a 50-50 shot. Feels like your pointer finger that breaks consistently. Yeah. Or constantly. Same thing. Most of the time, my middle finger nail is the one that goes first. Like, breaks or chips or whatever. And I like to just think that it's my nail polish flipping me off. It's just my nail polish being like, here's what I think about you and spending time on you. Holy moly. Oh, those are... Okay. I got really confused by that Pokemon. But I understand it now. Also, hi, Kit Kat. That's not my stream. That's my stream. I got a really good, Pokemon Daily over in the Pokemon Community Games channel, so I'm like, hey, maybe that means it's gonna be, I don't know, probably a disappointing. Oh, that's what I wanted to see if there was any kind of, like, specials. No, just catch Pokemon with Ultra Balls. You can get, what is this? A Firestone? A Flying Stone. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. Flying Stone. I'm just picturing taking a stone and chucking it as hard as you can. Look at that! It's a Flying Stone. Hi, Allison. Hi, Calliope. I caught it. Any stone can fly. That's true. Okay. Trying the YouTube one more time. Oh, and it's working now. Hi, YouTube. Sometimes I have to hit, like, go, and then I have to hit just kidding and make it do it again, and then it works. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. You know? We're starting off well. Good job. You get a gold star, Pokemon community game. Let's see if you can keep it. Now I'm picturing a shirt that says fly like a stone. Where are all of my stitch markers? Okay, that's fine. Oh, so I was curious. Wait, let me get the link before I actually start talking about this. But, well, I guess I can start talking about it. I was really curious about those safety eye backs that we had found on Amazon. And so I went ahead and I ordered these ones because those looked the most like actual good, like the plastic safety eye backs. And they are. So $10, you get 150 backs that are like a bunch of different size. It says 12, 14, 17, and 20.5 millimeter. But that, like those ones would probably fit like 8 or 10 mil eyes. So I think, I don't know if they're measuring, let's see, actually. Are they measuring the outside? 20.5, yeah, they're measuring the outside of these backs. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. So, I was really excited. Like, I just got these right before I went live, and I was like, oh, okay. Because remember how yesterday we were like, oh man, I've got some, like, safety eye, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. Whenever. Where I'm like, I've got some, like, really good safety eyes that have, like, really crappy backs, like the really gross plasticky flexible ones that don't want to ever stay on and always pop off. And we were kind of like, oh, I wish that you could just buy backs. And then we were like, oh, what if we can? And we went on Amazon. So I ordered these, and I'm really excited. But, like, they're actually good ones. I don't know how well they'll work with, like, just random eyes and stuff like that. Oh, look at these. This one's, like, an even tinier hole. It's just, like, a bigger eye back thing. That's so funny. I have not ordered 9mm eyes yet, no. No, I have not. I have to order those from my eye supplier. Not Amazon. And then I have to pay for shipping, so I'm like, maybe I need to order some more eyes than just the 9mm, so I'm not just paying out the wazoo for shipping. Because I get it. As a small business, I understand. They're not making their money on shipping. They're just covering their costs. I'm just trying to make it, like, I don't know. It's on my list, and I think it needs more glitter. Honestly, it's easier if I just do that than type that whole website in. Trying to make it worth it, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, let me see if I sign in. I'm pretty sure that 9mm safety eyes are in my cart already. Oops, no, I don't need to create an account. I need to sign in. Let's see what's in my cart. Yep, I've got a bunch of... Wait, why won't it let me... No, can I... It, like, only shows part of what's in your cart. Hold on. I do have some, view and edit a cart. There we go. Some pretty eyes, too, for the sea serpent Ami that I've made that is, like, 90% done, but not done because I've been like, I don't want to just use plain black eyes. So that's mostly what's in my cart, honestly, is a crap ton of those eyes. Okay, hold on, wait. Safety eyes, black. Georgina, I'm going to add them right now into my cart. Oh, goodness, this bag is stuffing. Let's get 150 pairs of 9mm. Add to cart. Thank you. Oh, crap. When I changed the size, it changed how many I was getting. I don't need... Oh, see, now that would have been really bad. I added them to my cart, but I only added one. That would have been really bad. I would have been like, yeah, okay, here they come. They're on their way. And I opened the box and there's just one pair of black safety eyes. Be like, wait a minute. When, how, what? Can we just edit it in the cart? Oops. No, not what I meant. Free shipping on orders over $99 within the US. Oh, bet. Oh, see? Done. Sign me up. I have to go through all of these. Like, I just was throwing, like, every pair of safety eyes that I thought could be nice for these sea serpents in my cart so that then that way, I don't think that there's anything personal here. No. Oops. There we go. That way I could just be like, perfect. I want these ones, but like I could just kind of scroll and see all of them. So right now I have $170 worth of safety eyes in my cart. I will not be buying $170 worth of safety eyes. However, I just have to remove $70 worth of things. See, some of them, what I also found too was that they did like mix colors. So like I'm getting one of each, like I'm getting 6 pairs. This one is 12 pairs. So like some of them that are like single, I'm like, I can just get rid of the single sets. Like the ones where I was like, oh, just one pair. But honestly, the prices are not bad for like fancy colored, hand-done safety eyes. Okay, anyway. Well, now but like, it's my business, so it's not... It's my business. I have to buy some of this stuff. Some of it I don't. And that's really what it's a matter of figuring out. Oh, honey, do you want to get in your blanket fort? I want a blanket fort today too, Artie. Honestly, I'm all about that. Go ahead. There you go, sweet girl. That means I can fold in this little seat because she's not sitting on my lap. It is not the same place. I got my googly eyes from Amazon. This place has like a ton of amazing safety eyes. It's just, I don't think they have googly eyes. I could probably check. Right, a blanket fort just sounds really good. Can I search? Search. Oops. Googly. Oh, hold on. Googly eyes. What do they got? Oh. Oh, I don't like those. These are sew-on types. Hi, Bobby. Thank you. We're working on making this monster from the St. Jude Play Live. So what we're doing when we're not looking at safety eyes right now, because my mods were like, please add what you need to your cart for the love of all that is good, so we don't have to remember them anymore. And I'm like, okay. But we're gonna work on designing his feet today. Try to order that. Oh! Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna make a command for googly eyes because so many people ask about them all the time. And then we're going to get started on our stuff. I promise. Commands, custom, add command, we'll just call it googly. Love the googly eyes Megan uses on her Amis, ? Find them in multiple sizes here. Okay. Done. You just have to make sure that you click on the size you want. I almost typed in Google. There you go. There's 4 different sizes, 10, 12, 15, and 18 millimeter. I've gotten 15 and 12. I haven't gotten the tiny ones, like the 10 millimeter. And I haven't gotten the biggest either. But there we go. Okay. How many times do you think people search Google in a year? Probably a lot, honestly. Probably more than what any of us would think. Do I have you? Beautifly. I love butterfly Pokemon. Yeah, I figured I'd have it. Anyway, we're raising money for St. Jude this week. And next. And I really put the, I really set my sights high on goals. I said that my highest goal was $2,000 that we could raise for St. Jude. We're almost at 500. We have a lot of fun incentives and things like that. There are a bunch of things up here at the top that you can, I guess, see and get now. But we also have a bunch of goals Um, so at $500, I'm going to be making a giant snail. Like, huge. Large. Oh, goodness, what did I just do? Hello? Where did that come from? No, what? Hello? Where? This is like that one time when I just had the... What was it that was up in the corner? Oh gosh, it was something really weird and random, and I had no idea how it got there. That's pretty rude, Pokemon. Not gonna lie. You were in the corner? I'm writing down what I'm planning on doing for this. Okay. Let's see if we like this. Perfect timing, St. Jude bot. They also lowered the amount that people have to do for like the match thing. It used to be that like you had to donate $500 before a match could kick in, and now I believe it's just $250. I know that sounds ridiculous saying just, but I think that they made it half. Oh, goodness. Saren! Hello! Hello, Saren. Hello, Wendelinda. Hello, welcome. Hello, Seth. How are you all? How was your stream today? What were you working on? I'm sorry I missed it. Productive. So many things got taken care of. Running off to the mail now. Okay. I'll be back. No worries. Forgot to mention how powerful a dollar train can be. It's true. A dollar train, a $5 train. I have a silly amount, like $3.26, like whatever. All of that can all add up so fast. All for the kids of St. Jude. And it also adds up quickly for all of our silly little goals that we have here. So, my goal, honestly, today, and I feel like it's a silly one, but I would love to close that $500 or $130 away, which means that's $10 if 13 people donated $10. Do you realize how small, like, that's such a little thing that can make such a huge difference, you know? I feel like a lot of times people see these big goals and they're like, oh, I can't do anything. But if 13 people donated $10, boom, Done. Goal closed. And 5 wagons would be purchased for St. Jude. You know? Like, that's amazing. Thank you for the raid. As you can see, we're raising money for St. Jude. I am currently trying to design these feet for this monster. And then once the feet are designed, we're actually switching over to some diamond dotting. So I have my diamond painting kit here and all of my goodies. So yeah, I needed to not crochet the entire stream today. My left hand has been a little bit sore. But I did really just want to finish this pattern so that way he's done. And like next week we can do something else. So that's like my goal. I'm like, I can handle designing the foot today. I'm not going to make both of them probably, but I can at least design it. He'll be a 1-footed monster by the end of the stream. That's my goal. All right. So if we do that. Does anyone have any nice weekend plans? I don't think I do. I don't think I'm doing anything. Which honestly is pretty nice. Wait. Oops. I did that wrong. You have 2? You're just gonna try and rest? That's honestly kind of where I'm at too. I've been lowering my anxiety medication, which if anyone has ever done that, you all know. That's a job in and of itself to adjust. Wall-to-wall baseball. Pictures in a game for your youngest, and you have tickets to your minor league team. Oh, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Oh God, 2 email story to solicitors. I don't think I would consider that nice, Georgina. Just being honest. It's like one of those crappy things that like has to get done. So, bravo on getting it done. Hair appointment. Oh yeah, you're gonna dye your hair for the first time, right? You have a Zoom meeting with 2 of your favorite historians? That's so cool. Nothing shows you how bad your mattress is, like going on a trip and sleeping on a good bed. Oh. I've been stressing because we need to get a new mattress, yeah. Because you slept so good. That's a good idea, yeah. Ask about the one that you actually slept on. my goodness, that's amazing. Heck yes. I love that for you. Hopefully my yarn comes this weekend. Is it still not there? It's now 2 states away. I thought it was in your state on Wednesday. Oh no, Petrichor. Rip. This. Oh, I hate when that happens. I really, really hate it. It's taking the scenic route. Yeah, well, listen, unless it's taking me with it, I would really appreciate if it could just, you know, make the direct approach here. Like, if it wants to take me on a scenic trip, cool. I saw the bee just like floating there, and I'm like, wait, the cameras are working. Let me put Pippin up. It spent 3 days in Indiana. Okay, so what do you think it did while it was in Indiana? Why was that so difficult? That was after coming to Arizona for the 3rd time. That's awesome. I hope that it just helps so much, Kit Kat. Probably got shoved somewhere, yeah. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I was counting stitches. Can't wait for you to get your sleep. Yeah, listen. As someone who's been struggling with sleep the last couple of nights, it makes a huge difference when you get a good night's sleep. Like, I understand that, like, I'm gonna cry because I finally have, like, a good night's sleep. Supposed to come tomorrow, but now I don't know what to believe. Well, hopefully they're taking a more direct route than the yarn. Like, it's interesting to me as I've been decreasing my anxiety medication that interacts with the propranolol, right? Because the anxiety medication made the propranolol stronger. And so I've been staying at the 2.5 milligram dose, but I've been lowering my anxiety medication. And when I tell you that I've been feeling it more, like the adrenaline and my heart racing and all of those things that I wasn't feeling when I was taking the exact same amount of propranolol this whole time, but more of my anxiety medication, and I'm like, suddenly it makes sense why I couldn't just stop taking the propranolol. Like, suddenly it makes sense because my anxiety medication was amplifying it so much, because here I am just like doing the same thing, and it completely screwed my sleep. I did not sleep the other night, like, at all, because I just had so much adrenaline. Like, I'm lying in bed and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And it's just like, what? Just go to sleep. It's crazy. And that's why I couldn't come straight off. Or why I couldn't even come off the 2.5 that I've been taking. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is such a little amount, and it's so silly because there's no way that this little thing is affecting this much. Like, no, absolutely not. But now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe. Maybe it is. It's just been a lot. All right, I think that looks like a good size for the foot, like length. Looking at the feet here. Like if that's the leg, that seems like appropriate. I have to make the foot bigger, but that at least seems like, yeah, my body was like, I don't vibe with this at all. Honestly, maybe my body would have, but not with all this other stuff. I have no idea. And maybe it just wouldn't ever have. Like, very oddly with you, no one knows why. That's interesting. Bodies are weird, man. We're $30 away from a dance party for our fundraiser. Just in case you were wondering. Works well for a month and then you get insanely emotional. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I still can't help but wonder if the fact that I had taken so much of the propranolol the day that Gandalf got picked up, because I was prescribed it as something I could take to help with my anxiety, like not daily, the way that the ENT was using it to help the migraines, but like just as like a quick acting anxiety thing. And now I'm wondering if the fact that I took like 20 milligrams of that, if that's why like the next day my body was just like, I'm done. Because it was like, I don't vibe with this medicine. You gave me so much and now it's gone and I don't know what to do. But not in an injection form. Interesting. Because it contains, oh my god. Huh. Yeah, you don't want to trigger that. I can't tell if I should do one more row or start the decreases. Oops. Hi, Ashley. Happy Friday. We made it. think maybe start the decreases. Because that'll still add a little height. Nope, can't do it. Not safe with his... See, okay, thank goodness. I wish that all pharmacies and doctors and things like that would consider all of those aspects, you know? Because, like, when it's not considered, you're just left like, oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, I have an idea. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. 1. Let's see if I can... I don't know if this is gonna work. This might not work. But it's an idea that I'm willing to try. I gotta sharpen those. They're good for some things, but not for yarn. We're working right now on this, basically turning this drawing that one of the St. Jude patients did into a 3-dimensional creature. So I've been designing this pattern while we've been raising money for St. Jude, and we're working on finishing him up today. So I just have to design the feet. And then we're going to work on some diamond dotting, because my hands are a little sore from crocheting. Designing a pattern is a lot, because you have to undo stuff and redo stuff, and so like to get to this point I've had to like remake everything several times. But it's been fun. It's been fun. And that's actually, if you donate $30, you'll be entered into a raffle to win him at the end of our fundraiser. So we have some fun incentives, and then some fun total amount goals that I'm hoping to be able to do this month. But yeah, this little, I don't know if he's got like a name. This little cutie was designed by one of their patients and is on like all of the stuff that we get, like all of our messages and like the box and stuff for the St. Jude Play Live. And so I figured it'd be fun to try and make him. So here we are. Shall call him Tyrone. The kid who designed it is actually named Ty. So that's kind of amazing. See? So I kind of love that, honestly. this is gonna work the way that I want. I'm still gonna try. Let's see. Maybe it will be okay. Actually, maybe I don't hate it. I don't know. The feet are made in the round. It's just long instead of traditionally round. I was just trying to figure out if I could attach the leg in a way that made it like so that I didn't have to sew it. Being honest, that was okay, hold up. I think that might be okay. I think I might like this. Let's see. Let's see if I sew this top part. Could try attaching the leg. I could. If you hated it in the last 30 minutes, then yes, I may have found the answer. Yep. My mods know me so well. Whenever I'm designing a pattern, they get like messages in the Discord where I'm like, oh my god, I hate everything that I just did. I hate it. I hate it so much. And then like the next day, I'll be like, I got it. I like it now. So that's normally like the sign that I'm on the right path. Is that I'm like, oh my god, I hate everything. Because then it means that I'm about to like do something. I wanted something specific to eat. Through the whole long process to prep. Oh gosh. Went to finish and just realized oh no! Doesn't want anything else to eat. I mean, okay, so not to be like how expired, because obviously you have to do what feels safe for you, but if it's like off by like a day or two, I think you're okay. Like if it's months or years, then maybe not. Mid last year. Oh, yeah. Do you have eggs and oil? Oh look, Petricor's about to be like, here's how you make your own mayo. Yeah, that's where it starts to kind of get. It starts to get a little bit too far out for me. Even though I'm sure that it's probably fine. Like, logically. Logically, it's probably fine. But I understand. I wouldn't do it either. I don't know if I have the spoons for making that. Valid. So incredibly valid. Can you DoorDash it? Ooh! See, this is why I freaking love this community. Like, the fact that all of us are like, okay, here's how can we do this? We came up with the idea of like, do you have these ingredients? Yes, but I don't know if I have the spoons. Perfect. Okay. What about DoorDash? Like, I love this. I love the brainstorming. I did. Ashley, I guess you might not have heard. I was working in the round. I just was working in an oval instead of a traditional round, because if you look at his feet, they are not traditionally round. So I kind of made them they're in the round still, but just a different way. Yeah. Just instead of it being like this, it's just long. But no, your idea is honestly solid. If I wasn't working in the round, that would definitely be the way to go. Okay, hold on. Let's okay, what do we think, chat? I forgot that I was like, I'm gonna make his legs floppy so that he'll just like sit down instead. I put stuffing in it. I am going to make the heart he's holding. Yep. I sure am. I can just pull the stuffing out of the leg. So that way he can sit. Because I don't think that he's not gonna be able to stand with that. Oh, I could sew them to the front. I can't even, oh no. Could you put what you've made in like the fridge or somewhere, and maybe on your way back from your appointment, pick up the mayo and finish? Like maybe just have a snack now to get you through your appointment, and that way you can like have it after. Sew them onto the front of him? I could. Yeah, just have him like sitting. Just have him like a little sitting guy. I could do that too. I think I'll wait until I make the other leg and then we can decide. But yay! The pattern's done. I just have to make another one of these, and I have to make his little arm and body. I need to make 4 more horns. But again, my hands are a little bit tired, so we're going to not do any more today. But the pattern is done, which means that it'll be like real quick to do. So, hooray! We are about to have ads. Oh, literally. Yeah, hands are like, listen, you've been through a lot the last like week with medicine and with other things, and you've been crocheting like a mad lady. And I love it, but we're gonna diamond dot now. We're going to Diamond Dot. So while the ad is playing, I'm going to get this all set up. And then, oh my goodness!
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Ashley, thank you so much for that first time sub with your Prime. I appreciate you using your Prime here on me. Oh my goodness, I hope that you love your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and of course your ability to scream. Congratulations, you can now scream. I hate ads. I hear you. Where are my paper chains? You also get to pick which color you would like. We're making a paper chain of subs all around my office, so I'm going to write your name on one of these. So what color would you like for your name? There's pink, very little purple, dark blue, light blue, dark green, light green, light yellow, dark yellow, orange, pink. You got it. Okay. Let's play some words on stream while the ads roll, and then we'll come and we will diamond paint. I don't know if people maybe have been waiting to donate because they really want to let Hank have a turn diamond painting. He's like really excited. So he's really hopeful that he'll get to diamond paint today. I'm just saying. All right. Stretch time. Be right back.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome. How was your stream today? What were you up to? Thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate it so, so much. We are fundraising for St. Jude this month. I'm really excited. We have some fun incentives, some fun goals going on, and we are going to do some diamond painting. Because I honestly needed a little bit of a break from crocheting. I've been designing a pattern. Put this light on, hopefully to help with. Oh, so much better. The St. Jude Play Live has this cute little monster, and I love it. And so I have been designing said little monster in crochet form, which designing a crochet pattern, cross stitch, Megan, wrong hobby. Designing a crochet pattern means a lot of doing and redoing and undoing and redoing. And so my hands are just a little bit wiped out from all of the crocheting. So we are just taking a little bit of a craft, we're pivoting to a different craft. Let me put Pippin over here. We're $10 away from a dance party, first of all. Second of all, Kit Kat, thank you so much for the $20 donation to St. Jude. Hank. I was just thinking about this during the stretch break. Part of me wonders if why my middle finger on this hand, the nail polish chipped, is because it's spent so much time inside of Hank, the hand shark, who is so excited because he gets to try diamond dotting for the first time. No, it's fine. I'm cool with it chipping. If that's the reason, oh my god, please chip more of my fingernails for St. Jude. Like, let's go. Like, I just got all my stuff for this. Hank, you'll start in 1 second, okay? Let me just get out all of my... Oh no, that was opened. Hang time, hang time. So, I'll have you all know, I looked into a few things when I was, taking it easy yesterday. And one of those things was trying to find another Hank puppet because I feel really bad that Hank kind of has rubbed off a bunch of his face. And can I just tell you that I found Hank, first of all. But I did also find some really cute, like plush shark hand puppets, which I was really tempted to order. Just so we could keep Hank with us always, A scatterbug! I love them! They're cuties! Okay, cat. I didn't spell it right. Okay, catch. Rainfall. I didn't see Calix or anyone from that raid let me know what was going on today. So if I missed it, please feel free to let me know what was happening over there on Calix's stream. Okay. The only thing that here it is. I needed this because Hank is really good at a lot of things, but I don't think he really can peel back tiny little pieces of stuff. Okay. Ready, set, Hank. Hank time. Oh, yes. He's so ready. He's so excited. So excited. Look at, what a beautiful, do you want to show them your pen? Fabulous, buddy. Okay, which one do you want to start with, huh? Which one do you want to start with? You want to start with 791? Are you sure? What about 158? Okay, 751. Okay. Is that what I said? 791. Hank makes a miniature? Oh my god. I don't know about Hank making a mini. Would you want to make a mini, Hank? Of course you would. Do you think you could make a mini? You lost Yarn Chicken by 4 stitches? No. See, that's when I basically undo stuff and I start to like redo it. But I make my tension tighter to be like, I'm not giving up 4 stitch. No, I'm not losing. Okay, ready? Give it a little shake. Good job. No, you gotta let it go though. You have to let it go, Hank. Okay. I wonder, do you guys think Hank is teething? Or do you think that he's just chaotic? Or both? Oh, Hank, good job, buddy. That's sort of straight. He is a shark. Aren't they always kind of teething? ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, you know, honestly, why not both? All right, Hank, I know that you really want to work on this one, but we're going to do 2 at once, okay? Yeah, I know. 2 at once. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, good. I'm so glad that it's exciting for you. Okay, let's just... Oh gosh, those are real similar in color, huh? Oh gosh. Embrace the chaos, Hank. I believe in you. I believe in Hank too. Just fall out and continuously grow, right? Maybe let me minimize the Pippin cam just for a moment. Oh god. Okay. We really want to be able to see Hank, you know? Hank's been really excited about trying a new craft, right? Yeah. I know. Do you like diamond painting? Oh, okay. They're not dangerous. They're just like, ah, my teeth. Does anyone have a teething biscuit? Oh. Is that a circle? No? Okay. Doing great, buddy. Really, really great. Okay. Constantly have loose teeth. That would stink, honestly. We are now $110 away from our second goal, which is to crochet a giant snail out of blanket yarn. So when I say giant, I do in fact mean giant. We could have a dollar train right now. We could have a $5 train, a $10, or whatever you've got in your wallet train. $1.33, you know, whatever. All for the kids of St. Jude. A shark facts train. Hank could totally look up facts about sharks for you, right? Okay. Hank's down for it, chat. I think that if we get to $400, Hank, should we show them some of the other shark puppets? I know. But just in case your mouth gets tired, okay? And you need a break. He doesn't like that. Okay. We don't have to do that. That's fine. We're all about making you comfortable here. Because you have more teeth. They're just trying to find a dentist. They heard about the dentist from the clownfish. 10 out of 10. Fish are friends, not food. Uh-oh. Hank is irreplaceable. I agree. He's Hank, right? Yeah, you're a cutie. And you know it too. I think Hank would like to try making a giant snail too, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. You would like to try blanket yarn? Oh, Lord.
Second dance party.
Oh my goodness, Kit Kat. Thank you for extending Hank's diamond dotting time for another 10 minutes. And for getting us over $400 raised for St. Jude. We are $90 away from having a giant snail happen on stream. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. Hank got to participate in that dance that time too. It's pretty fabulous. No, Hank. Easy does it there, bud. James is home. And now it's a weird number. It sure is. $411.06, I believe. A wild guess, but I think your husband might be home. You're right. I know. I wonder what made you think that. Hank's doing a really good job getting these dots down. He gets to go until 4:32, I think. $4:30-ish. Maybe longer. I don't know. That's up to you all. He's having a great time, though.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Today was kind of fun. I had to help move boxes from like our squadron to the air show, like merch that they were trying to sell just to raise funds. And then I got to walk around. And the very last thing, my phone was about to die. It was on like 8%, so I didn't get video or pictures of like the last thing of the air show that they were showing today. Like today was just friends and family. Like it wasn't meant for the general public. It was literally just Air Force members. They had the F-35, which is like the newest fifth gen stealth fighter that we have. And because of the cloud coverage and the way that the atmosphere was today, every time they did a high-speed pass over the runway, they were like just about to break the sound barrier, so you saw like a cloud. Like the whole thing just looked like it was vibrating.
Huh.
It was wild.
That's
But I got a couple of good pictures.
How come your phone doesn't last anymore? Just old?
It's 5 years old now. But that's an older bomber.
That's cool.
And then I got some pictures. I ended up talking to a couple of Civil Air Patrol kids for a while.
Aww.
They're like, "Can we ask you some questions, sir?" And I was like, "Please don't call me sir. It's so gross." And I was like, "Yeah, I was Twin Pines Squadron, Jersey." And they're like, "What?" That's the plane that I'll be working on. That's the inside of it. That's not it. That's it, though. We were like standing in the cargo compartment of that plane, and they were like, "Can I pick your ear?" I was like, "Yeah."
Did they like almost go on like a field trip to go see the air show? Or?
So when I was in the Civil Air Patrol back in the day, which was a Tuesday, we used to do, like, I worked the McGuire air show in the past, and like my job was to walk around with my radio and tell people, "You can't smoke." Like that was my job, was to walk around being like, "I'm sorry, sir, you have to put that cigarette out. Like you can't smoke."
Which is
here."
ironic.
Which is very ironic considering I would be like, "I so want a cigarette.
Can I just bum a little?
Can I get a little hit right there?" But like back then, like, you know, I was like, "Sir, you can't," because the fuel tanks were underneath the taxiway. Hi. And like if the errant cigarette made it into the fuel tank, the whole base could go boom.
Yeah.
So like that was part of my job, was to be like, "You can't do that," or like making sure people were like not doing what they weren't supposed to be doing and stuff like that. As like a 16-year-old kid, I'm like, "Sir, you can't do that here.
Sir, you can't smoke."
Or like I had like radios, and I'd be like, "All right, we need like medical attention at this location. Someone's got heat stroke or whatever." So like and then at one point, the Blue Angels were there, the Navy's stunt team, and I got to wing walk them, which is like while they're taxiing And
not
like
today.
not today. This is like years ago, like when I was a kid. You know, in the Civil Air Patrol, while like they're taxiing, like you make sure that like there's clearance for their the wingspan, not to clip anything, which is like a really big honor apparently. But it's like these kids were like, "Oh my God, you were Civil Air Patrol." I was like, "Yeah, man, don't join the army and go to college." I was like,
don't join the army.
I was like, if you're gonna do what I did, and like you want to make a career out of the military,
go to the Air Force.
Stay in the Air Force, man. Like better food, better quality of life, just better everything. So, I got to see a B-29 bomber. I got pictures of that, which is super cool. Yeah, I like helped deliver boxes, walked around the air show, took some pictures, watched the F-35 demonstration, and then my section leader was like, he bumped into me. He's like, "What are you doing here still?" I was like, "Well, I had to move the boxes." He's like, "You were done after the boxes," and I'm like, by now it's like almost 3-ish, and I'm like, okay, I was gonna leave anyway. He's like, yeah, you can go. Like,
You're like, I'm taking pictures.
He's like, get out of here. So it was fun. A good way to end annual tour.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
But it was that F-35, man. That was wild to watch it. Just like I gotta pull up pictures of it, like other pictures of it, just to show you what it looks like, because it's. The whole plane just looks like it's vibrating, like it's not quite in... It's some Star Trek stuff, right? Where it doesn't look like it's quite within our reality. Like it's phasing between planes of existence, if you will, and it's just like... You see like this halo around it, and I'm like, come on, just go a few knots faster and you'll break the sound barrier.
That's always cool.
Actually,
I've never seen a plane do it. I've seen a spaceship do it.
Yeah. Actually, at one of the air show that I was at in McGuire for Civil Air Patrol, the Blue Angels used to do this thing, right, where they had like a formation of 5 and they're flying around doing their whole stunt show and everything. And then next thing you know, there's certain parts where you can't see them because they go too high, or like they're just off in the distance.
Hank's listening too. Hank's
Okay.
interested.
They like go off in the distance, and then 4 of them come back, and you don't know where that 5th one went.
Right.
But it's kind of like a trick of the eye. Like you're not really paying attention. Like you're not like, oh, there's one less.
Right.
now.
Yeah. You're just watching.
So you're just paying attention to the main group, and the next thing you know, the one that disappeared comes out of nowhere and buzzes the crowd. And like they broke the sound barrier as they were going right over the crowd, and they were like, "Make sure you have your hearing protection in for this." And like I didn't, so it was just like next thing you know, my eardrums are blown out, and I'm like, "What just happened?"
That's not today, was it?
No. They don't really do that anymore. They don't really break the sound barrier like that anymore, because it can like break windows and stuff like that miles away. So that was back in the day, which was a Tuesday. But I was like, come on, break the sound barrier. Just go a little bit faster. Like when that halo around the plane started showing up and it looks like it's vibrating, they're like close to breaking the sound barrier.
Right.
It's like if they're a mile or 2 per hour faster, they do it, but they can toe that line. Sorry, I'm nerding out.
I know, it's really cute. I like it when you get like passionate about stuff. It's adorable.
One of these days, like not this weekend, obviously, because it's whatever. But like next year, maybe we'll go to the air show together.
Well, I mean, did you know that it was friends and family today, or no?
Not really.
I figured.
I mean, I kind of
because you would have asked, even though you knew that I would probably have said no.
I kind of did, but at the same point in time, I was on annual tour, and I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna
how that works,
or like how much they're gonna have me working,
right?
And like I won't be able to hang out. So
no, I get that.
Yeah. Well, like next year we should try and go, because I think you would like it too. Like my favorite.
I probably wouldn't be like I would enjoy it, but I would enjoy watching you more. Like you just being like.
Like one of my favorite things that they usually do at air shows that they didn't do today that made me really sad, and they didn't even have the plane there. My favorite plane ever is the P-51B Mustang.
Okay.
Right? It's a World War II fighter, the World War II fighter aircraft for the Americans.
Okay.
Right? It sounds so amazing just hearing that engine just rumbling and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And what they'll do is they call it a heritage flight, where they'll have a P-51B Mustang and like an F-16 or F-18 or even the F-35, and they'll fly side by side. Like, And it's funny because this jet is like struggling to go that slow, while the P-51 is like struggling to go that fast. Like one's like all the way throttle back, the one's all the way throttle forward. But they do like this neat little like, like then and now type flying formation. And I was like,
what's the big plane that always lands by us? Don't say where, but just
C-130.
C-130.
That's not even a big plane.
It is a big plane.
That's small.
No, it's not.
Compared to the C-17 and the C-5, that's
okay,
tiny.
but
yeah.
compared to a regular plane, that's massive. The big ones that we see overhead.
The C-130s?
Okay. Well, anyway, Petrichor was saying that they have F-15s come by their house almost every day.
That's amazing.
And that they know that the plane is not where it sounds.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you see, like, when during the air show, you saw the F-35 go past you.
And then
like, a second later, you hear the noise of it going past you. Like, it's already gone, and then you hear it.
Allison says that she's enjoying listening to you geek out. You are. You're so, like, I'm just sitting here and I'm just giggling because you're like, and then this happened, and then this happened.
I like the older stuff, the piston-driven stuff.
He did what in his cup?
The what?
Piston.
Yeah. Somebody referred to my favorite aircraft. So the P-51 is my favorite fighter plane.
Mm-hmm.
The C-130 is my favorite cargo plane.
Okay.
And,
I'm not gonna remember. I'm sorry. I'm trying,
no,
but
there's way too many numbers in it.
So the C-130s are the one that we see flying over our head all the time.
And that's your favorite cargo.
Plane.
Okay.
My favorite, probably my overall favorite plane, but my favorite fighter aircraft was the P-51D, Mustang.
But you're not working on the one that flies over.
No, I'm not.
Oh, someone else is here. She's like, "Hi, Dad."
No, I'm working on the C-17 Globemaster.
Hi. She's like, "My dad's here. I love him. He's been talking so much, and I can't sweep, so I must say hi."
Yeah, the C-17 is the one that I'll be working on.
don't you dare pet her like that twice and then leave. Sit with her for a few minutes.
I'll say hi first.
Yeah. Because otherwise she's going to come over here and I've got stuff that she's going to get her fur in.
I know, he's very cute. It's the best when someone is so happy and excited. It's just info dumping. Yeah. Yeah. No, and I get the same way, and I'm always like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that." And people are like, "No, don't apologize." It's fun seeing someone enjoy something. I apologize to your from I'm not going to remember that, but it's not cuz I'm not listening, I promise. It's just it's not a special interest for me, so it's
No, it's like you were asking, is that the biggest one? So
I don't.
The C1.
Did I ask that?
You were talking about it's a big one, right?
Well,
So-
yeah, I
so
didn't say
this-
it was the biggest.
I just said it is a big plane.
But it's not necessarily. So the C-130.
It's a big plane.
It's big. It's a plane, and it's semi-big, but it's not as big.
It's a big plane.
A lot of our planes that we would fly on are bigger than that. Believe it or not.
Okay, well then they just fly really low.
And they're slow and dumb.
They're
Someone
slow and dumb.
Someone the other day, and this is what I was gonna get at, referred to that airplane as a trash can with fan blades.
Oh.
Or the no, not a trash, but it was the flying fan trash can is what they called it, and I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. But that's the small size one. Then
We apologize because people will crap on your excitement. Yeah.
Then the C-17 is the medium size, and that's what I'm gonna be working on.
There's a bigger one than that?
C-5.
Good lord.
The C-5 is literally so big that
That's
to
what
get
she said.
to get to the cockpit, you have to climb a 4-story ladder.
Oh, hell no. I would never do that. I'd be like, I'm good down here,
It's
thanks.
closer to 3 stories.
Still, no.
The C-5 can carry
The C5 is which one?
the biggest one.
Okay.
Literally the biggest. I think it can carry 5 Abrams tanks. 5 tanks.
Okay.
They're huge and heavy. It can carry 5 of those things. Literally when it lands, in order to save, if it lands fully loaded and they want to offload a really heavy thing,
Mm-hmm.
they can take the landing gear and like retract it while it's landed on the runway and put the whole thing on its belly to get it lower to the ground.
Makes sense. Because the landing gear isn't going to...
It has transported the space shuttle. Like, they'll take the wings off the space shuttle and they'll put the space shuttle in it. It's that big. They used it to transport Free Willy, apparently. Like a whale at one point. I heard that story over the weekend, or over this last week.
Huh.
And it was almost a complete disaster, because, like, the way the Navy will transport dolphins is they'll wrap them in, like, wet cheesecloth. And then, like, keep throwing water on them during flight.
That sounds awful.
It sure does. But it's the safest way to do it. Whereas, when they transported the humpback whale or whatever, when they transported the whale,
Let me bother Mom!
they, like, kept him in a tank with water. Because it can lift the weight. No
yeah,
problem.
it's just
But the issue
slosh.
is slosh. They didn't have baffles or anything, and the pilots didn't know this, so they were, like, in air, coming down to land, and they're like, wait, why is the weight distribution on our aircraft all kinds of jacked up? That was almost a disaster. Almost. Luckily, they were able to do it, but...
Oh, you can pick that up.
Thanks. Me just nerding out.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you listen to me when I nerd out. It's nice to hear someone excited about something.
It was just cool seeing that, like, the whole thing just vibrating, like, I'm like, come on, break the sound barrier. I don't care about my eardrums.
I care about your eardrums. They already suck enough. Thank you.
I do too, but at the same point in time, you're just like, do it, do it.
You have enough hearing damage from the military, sir.
Oh, did I what? So, anyone new?
Only the Enterprise can transport whales, James.
No, it wasn't the Enterprise. It was a Klingon destroy. Sorry, language.
You're fine.
It was a Klingon bird of prey
Oh.
that destroyed a whale, or that transferred a whale, because they stole the bird of prey, the Klingon bird of prey, and then went back in time with the Klingon bird of prey. That's how they cloaked and landed in that park in San Francisco. Why am I even going over this? I'm such a nerd.
But you're my nerd, and I love it, because I'm a nerd, too.
Yeah, it was a Klingon bird of prey. A D5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That was the class.
I just like how you had to come back into, like...
It was a D5 bird of prey. So. Love you.
I love you. Oh, gosh. I married him. I'd do it again.
We apologize because people crap on others' excitement or walk away. Ew. I'm selective who sees my excitement. Yeah. Just know
I'm an arts and
I
crafts
might
master.
not have
Why
any
do you think
idea
I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
about what you're excited about, but I will never crap on someone's excitement. So please always feel free to share your excitement, to share the things that you're like, oh my God. Like, I might, like, people who do the Doctor Who, like, they talk about Doctor Who all the time in my chat. I don't know a damn thing about Doctor Who. Not a clue. I will listen, I will nod, I will be like, cool. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I love that you're excited about it. I'm sorry, though, that people, like, crap on your enjoyment. That sucks. Hi, Dahlia, how are you? I can't share my... Yeah. That was honestly one of those things that I realized, like, with James. There were two things that I really appreciated about him compared to, like, the guy I was with before, because he was a great guy. Like, you know, I hope he's doing well in life wherever he's at. He just wasn't for me. He, like, didn't really laugh a lot, didn't have a great sense of humor, and didn't get like that about anything. Like, I didn't geek out about things in front of him either, just because it felt really weird to do so. Like, again, there was nothing bad about it, but it just, and I love now that James and I can be like, oh my God, I'm gonna special interest dump on you for like 20 minutes. Please don't be annoyed. And the other person's always like, no, keep going. You don't want to say that to me. I'm going through a lecture series. You see, Okay, Sillykins. I know nothing about her. But I love that you're so excited about this that you have like a whole day ready. Like, I freaking love that. You're well, good. Nope, don't ask. Okay, I won't. You'll get a 12-hour lecture and then hate me. I will not hate you. I also don't know that I can listen to a 12-hour lecture. Please don't lecture me. I'm sensitive. Lecture like college lecture. Okay. I figured. But I also know when people get really passionate about stuff that it can kind of border sometimes, where you're like, are you yelling at me? And you're like, at least that's one of those other things that I'm like, is that I think this is a bit of the tism, if you will, where I'm like, I sometimes will be like, why are you so mad? And it's not like the person's just like passionate, and I'm like, please don't yell at me. And they're like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, okay. Like, definitely comes out when I'm the one in a medical situation. By the way, y'all, I really wanted to this stream. I was really, really hoping we can get to $500 raised for St. Jude. We're $89 away. We could totally start like a Dollar Train. We could do a $5. I've got $16.83 in my wallet. Here you go, sort of thing. Like, whatever. A little bit goes a long way in these goals, and I would love if we could make that that $500 goal. Hi, this is not Artie Craft. This is a Mama Craft. Because you have a fuzzy bottom. Did Daddy wake you up with all his plain talk? You were having such a good blanket fort snooze. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you clean your eye crust, please? There you go. I know you got blanket fuzz in your eye. That couldn't feel good. That couldn't feel good. Just so horrible, and I can't stop watching. I got over it soon enough to eat chicken nugs, and I'll make my egg salad sandwich another day. I'm so sorry. I 1000% understand I want this specific food. Chicken huggies! I want chicken huggies! That sounds so cuddly! The other day, I really wanted, this, like, one particular sandwich from Wawa. And I really didn't want, like, anything else. And I hadn't really eaten a lot, and it was just, like, one of those things, ma'am, you can't be up there. You can sit here, though. And so James went to Wawa to pick it up because he's an amazing husband. And they didn't have the pre-made one, so he had them make it fresh. And when they made it fresh, it was, like, warmed. And I'm used to the sandwich being cold. And it ruined it. The taste of it was so weird, and I was like, this isn't, like, I felt so bad, but it was just like, I understand that whole, like, no, this isn't, I want this specific thing.
And when it doesn't happen, it's just like, oh my gosh.
It's such a bummer.
Where are you going?
It's like not even food aversion. It's just like sometimes your body. It's almost like I can almost equate it to like a woman who's pregnant having cravings, where it's like you're just nothing else sounds good except for like this one thing. And I think that it's totally normal for like people to go through cravings, whether it's hormone based or it's just like maybe, you know, you just want comfort food. Maybe there's just something going on and you're like, all I want is this one thing that like brings me joy or comfort or whatever. So, I mean, I know obviously food aversion is different, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with like, I want this thing and only this thing. Especially like when you're not feeling well and you're just like, this will help. Is that a 5 or an 8, Artie? I can't see. That's a 5. Oh my god, I dropped the gem. I have aversion issues too, yeah. No, I get that. Do you like that little part of the... You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Who put you outside, huh? And it's actually upsetting if you can't have that food or you do have it. That was exactly it. It was the food. It was the right food. It was the right sandwich. James like told them the one because they didn't have any more, and so they made it fresh. But it wasn't. It was warm. It wasn't cold, and it was therefore weird. And like the sauce tasted a little different because it was on warm, like sandwich instead of a cold one. And it was just like it was fine. I ate it, but it was not exactly what I wanted, and it was just like, it's so upsetting. Artie, you're making this so hard. She says, I'm here for encouraging chaos, Mama. I am encouraging stream to be chaotic for the kids. Please be chaotic. Please make my mother do silly things to help the kids. She really likes this, like, flat part. Now I have to head out. No worries. Oh, are you... You're headbutting chat on the camera. That's so nice. You love them? Do you love them? Yeah. You're a very sweet girl. You're a very sweet girl. Your hair's getting all over the place. Yeah. Thank you. Someone's making you think 30 minutes before you leave on a Friday? That is very rude of them. Making you have to think on a Friday right before you go. Artie's like, I'm just gonna lie down here now. That's fine, right? Sure. Trying to tell the difference between a B and an 8 on this. They're both dark blue. Oh god.
Don't they know I've turned my brain off already? Yeah, you're in weekend mode. It's like power save mode. Is that a B or an 8? Is there a B? Is there even a B? I don't think there is. I think that that's just an 8. No, okay, there is a B, but it's... Hello?
Dahlia, thank you for the $5 donation to St. Jude. Bar? Hello? Wait. Hello? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I got really concerned. I was like, why didn't that change? Dahlia, what color gem would you like me to add to my face?
I think that it's time, chat. It's time for the dollar train for St. Jude. I think it's time. If you have $1 or $5 that you can give to the kids at St. Jude. Now maybe you're like, I don't know anything about St. Jude. Fair.
Pink, you got it. So St. Jude is a children's research hospital here in the U.S. Okay, we're just gonna, she says I'm just gonna lie down here. They specialize in treating cancer. There is a pink gem on my face now for you. Back when St. Jude first opened, the childhood, like the survival rate for children with cancer was 20%. Think about that. Only 20%. That's terrible.
Since they've been open, that rate is now 80%.
More than 80% of kids that go there for treatment survive. That's amazing. That's a huge turnaround. They never charge a single cent to the parents, to the patients, for any of it, for the treatment, for the travel, for the hotels or the houses that they put them up in while the kids are undergoing treatment. No one has to pay for that. That's all covered. Not only that, but they share their research with the world. So that means that other places can continue to expand upon and, use that research to try and find more cures and more ways to help others. It's an organization that anytime they reach out to me and they're like, would you like to fundraise? I'm like, yes. Because 99.99% of every single dollar, penny, cent raised goes right back into research. That like 0.0001 is like whatever the government takes out of like for taxes. Like they don't even see that money. It's just that all the money goes right to what they say it's going to. Unlike some places where like half of it goes into someone's pocket. They're just an amazing organization, and it's an honor to fundraise for them again. So I'm really hoping that we can... My silliness was I thought that last year we raised $1,000. And so I was like, this year I want to raise double. And so I said I wanted to raise $2,000. Last year was when I got really sick. And so we only raised We raised $535 for them, which is amazing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to... So if we can raise $1,000 this year, I'll be ecstatic. I will be so excited. I'm still hoping for $2,000. Don't get me wrong. But I know that times are tough and money is tight. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. 336. So thank you everyone who's donated, no matter what dollar amount. It really does make a difference. Pokemon likes you today, Silicons. Did I? I didn't even attempt to catch that, did I? I was so distracted talking about St. Jude, I didn't even try and catch that. Oops.
That's okay. Do you notice that it stops working? And even if you don't, I should mention this too, even if you can't support monetarily during our fundraiser, you being here is a huge support too, because it means that Twitch might recommend the stream to other people, and then other people might come in, meet us, see what we're doing, donate. It's actually really great for people to be here, even if you're just lurking. So even if you're like, oh shoot, I can't spend any money, because trust me, I get it. Just being here is helpful too. Plus, I get to talk to you, and that's always nice. 7, 9, 6. Check if your company matches your donation. Yeah, your company unfortunately does not. There are companies out there who will donation match. So if you donate $50, say, and you print out like your receipt and you show that to your, whoever, the company will also then donate $50. So that means then that your $50 donation becomes $100, which is amazing. Is there a list of companies that match? I think there is. I don't know. I know that the St. Jude bot that I have, okay, here it is, hold on. There is a command. Oh, just kidding, I did the command wrong. Hold on. There we go. There's a list. So I think that there is, yep, you can search there. You can put your employer's name in and see. Or you can email for more information. So there is like, it looks like this now, if you do that, where you can, oops, oh gosh. Where you can type in your employer's name and it'll check. I don't know. You know what? I wonder. Your hubby's company will match. That's so cool. Yeah. So if he donates and then basically you'll get like an email from Tiltify with like a receipt, and it will, you can like print it. Oh, James's company doesn't. I was like, I wonder if Amtrak does. They don't. Lame. Yeah, so if your company will match, then it turns basically like say a $25 donation into a $50, or, obviously just it doubles it. So it's a super cool program, honestly. I wish that more companies did it.
found my people.
Rainbow's Cozy Corner. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. This cat. Look at her. She does not care. At all. She really does. Like, that's one of the things I think that hurts my heart the most about her being outside for so long. Like, and I don't know how long she was outside. I just know that it was at least 4 years. Because I'm like, this is all she wants. Like, she's such a sweet girl. Like, she just wants to be around you. Like, if you're her people, she's like, yay. Sorry. I didn't mean to touch your tail. Oh, dang it, I did miss one.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
I fell back asleep. Megan02 heart Megan02 beb.
Megan02 beb. Hi, Emily. Let me know what color you would like your paper chain to be, and we shall take. Already even said it's stretch break time. I'll be right back. Whoosh. Alrighty. It's just wrapping up here. Fabulous. Emily and James, I realized I didn't ask you. What color do you want your name for your resub paper chain to be? Hold on. Pick them up. James, you get to pick one, and so does Emily. Had sound ads, but why are they so loud? One of the things that bothers me so much is that, like, ads don't have the same regulations over, like, sound control and dark green. You got it.
Or like, I don't know if you've noticed this with like your TV.
Second dance party.
Dahlia, thank you so much. The comment here was, thank you so much for everything you and your community have done for me. I wish I could be here more lately and share the happiest time of my year. With extra responsibility and early shifts at work, I can't always find the time, but I do have this. Dahlia, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm making a giant snail on stream next week. I'm making a giant snail. Thank you so much. Did you know that $100 gets the kids a red wagon? It's one of my favorite things. The kids don't go to their appointments in wheelchairs. The kids go to their appointments in red wagons. So they have like little red wagons that they get, and that's how they bring the kids to and from all of their appointments. And I think that's like the sweetest thing. Hospitals are scary. Hospitals are scary as like for kids. Hospitals are scary for adults. And I would be much less afraid if I got to ride around in a little red wagon. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. We have a new goal. We have a new goal. We have a new incentive. $7.50 means that I get to try hand quilting on stream. It's a new to me craft. I've never done it. I love watching videos. I have tons of scrap fabric. And I thought that it would be a lot of fun because it's something I can do while I can't do the machine sewing just yet. Which is still, I will still be doing that quilt stream that we raised the money for last year. It's just, and I know that you all understand, it's a matter of my health and my balance and things like that. So don't worry, that's still there. The material's still there. It's still in the plans. I'm actually hoping that maybe like this summer I can do it because I'm starting to feel a little bit better as medications are, you know, doing what they're doing. So fingers crossed. But thank you so much. We're gonna be making a giant snail next week. And what are we at right now? I didn't even see. We're at 511. Is that? Wait, where'd it go? Hello? 516.06. We're now like $20 away. Yeah. We're now $20 away from what we raised last year for St. Jude. I think that we can absolutely do that. But we did it. I wanted to make it to 500 today, and we did it, and I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for helping us raise this for the kids. It just, okay, wait, let me write down. This is Sergeant Radio. He gets a heart over his name because I love him. And Emily. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh. You're getting donuts tomorrow? Amazing. Are you sharing them with the class? Already used a bit. Yep, blanket time. I like that. She was like, I want to be perceived. She wanted to be on the desk. And then she's like, okay, I'm good now. I'm going back to my blanket for it. Also, Petrichor, you said that my stream is really quiet. I feel like that too. Do you all want me to try and mess with my volumes to make things louder, or do you like it the way that it is? Because I feel like when I watch back my things, like to get clips or something, that I'm like, wow, I'm a lot quieter than I thought. Because when I look at like where my mic is, like I have... I can mess around with it. I'm good with that if you guys would like me to be louder. My volume is at like 75 when I watch you, and probably only 25 when you watch Doc. Okay. How about this? I have to turn your volume down if that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Is that louder? Is that too loud? Is that good? Would you like it louder? I've recently like repositioned my mic too to try and like, I guess have it be a little bit louder. Just like having it closer. That's a little louder. Okay. Should we go up more? I don't want to like blow out people's eardrums either. By like going up too loud too quickly. A lava mic? What is that? Listen, this microphone is like one from Amazon that like, I don't know, probably like a $50 mic. It came with the stand too. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn it up a little more. How is that? Because I also don't want it picking up things like the fan, where it would be annoying for people. Do you know what I mean? Because like I do keep my fan on most streams just because the air gets very still in here. This is a very full cab thingy. The one that clips to your top. Oh. You know, I was honestly looking into some of those because I kind of wanted to have something that I could use so that I could stream from like the laptop. Remember how we did the Fluffy Cat stream? When, for instance, I do the sewing machine stream, it would be in the basement, so it would be from the laptop. And I've been like trying to see if there was anything that, I don't know, I guess would work for that. That isn't like $1 million. That's the key. But how's this volume? Is this better? I can make it louder. But I also want to make sure that I'm not picking up too much other sounds. That's good. We can still hear you when you take a break. It's better when you're facing it for sure. It's kind of like a tricky spot because I would love to like put it lower, like closer to my mouth, but then I feel like I would hit it all the time when I'm doing things because I am like I'm not just sitting gaming like with a controller or my keyboard or mouse. Like I move a lot because of crafting. And again, when I'm diamond dotting, I'm looking down primarily. It's the same thing when I cross stitch. But like if I'm crocheting or knitting, I feel like I hopefully sit up a little more. I don't know. We can play around with things. I really don't mind. I closed the thing. I think it was 8:03. Yeah. But I want this to be a good experience for all. That you guys can hear. That you guys are not like, oh my god, you're too loud. Never be afraid to like let me know if something isn't working. Because if it's not working for you, it's probably not working for other people too. You think it's a good volume now? Okay, cool. Do you think that we can make our number today a funny number? Or like 555555? I don't think I said that many fives, closed captions. Maybe I did. I don't know. Going home, no worries. Safe travels. Lurk for tea. Yum. Enjoy. Thank you for the lurk. What kind of tea? I'm not the biggest tea drinker, but I really like fruity teas. What about you all? Are you like a big tea drinker or are you like every now and then I like a cup? And what's your favorite? I drink tea mostly in the colder months. Chai is your favorite? Yeah, I'm not the biggest tea drinker, but hi, Warrior Queen. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. There we go. You drink tea all year round? When I do drink tea, like I said, it's going to be some kind of fruity, blackberry, like mango-y kind of tea. Seven, 2. 3, 2, 7. Wow, I'm not dyslexic. I'm not, but sometimes, every now and then, I'm like, why do I just put things backwards like that? Like a peach matcha, or like. I used to love Teavana. I miss Teavana. It was Starbucks's tea, like, shop. You could get fresh tea there, like loose tea. You could also get them to make tea for you, cold or hot. And they had one, my favorite, top notch, was Beach Bellini. Oh my god. You still have the loose teas? Yeah. They were really good. I have no idea why they closed down. I really don't, because even if that store wasn't doing fantastic, it's freaking Starbucks. They can afford it. And like whenever we went, there were people, again, even if it wasn't like buying, you know, the loose teas, people were still buying like a drink to go. And I just think that like, even if they couldn't keep it open, I feel like Starbucks should have, like, their top, because they definitely had top flavors, top beverages, or whatever. Offer it at Starbucks. Or, like, online only. Like, if you don't want to have, like, the brick and mortar store, okay, I get that. You know, maybe you don't have enough for that. But offer it online. It's Starbucks. You can definitely afford, like, a warehouse to keep your, like, the tea stuff in. What was your favorite Warrior Queen? Again, Beach Bellini was mine. Yeah, that was such a bummer. But it was orange, you forgot the name. I wonder, oh, I know how I can check. Hold on. I have it, but the name has worn off. I'm gonna. These are my favorite teas. These ones. Oh, okay. So, peach and orange twinnings. That one, and same brand, but the wild berry. Those are the teas that I like. So it's peach and orange, not mango. It's just mango colored. Dang, way to go, Pokemon. You know, it's Friday. I feel like Pokemon Community Game is just having some good times with us. Hello, Raiders! Oh my goodness, welcome! Youthberry and Wild Orange. Ooh. Welcome in, Mango Lily. How are you? How was your stream today? And what were you getting up to? Welcome, welcome. We did some crocheting at the beginning of stream, and now we're just doing some diamond dotting. We're raising money for St. Jude. We're chatting about tea right now. Welcome in. The ruckus has come. I love it.
I love it. What were you up to today? I know. Oh gosh, I just poured the dots all over my table instead. Saw you doing some charity shenanigans. I wanted to bring the gang over. Well, thank you so much for bringing them over. We appreciate shenanigan sharers. The Trident Spoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We have a bunch of like fun incentives up here. And then we also have some total amount goals. We actually just today made the giant sherbet, the snail crochet goal. So next week I will be making a giant snail on stream. Like, do you all see Norman back here? He's a giant gnome. He's a very large gnome. The snail's gonna be like his pet. It's gonna be a big snail. So that was the goal that we just made. And then our next one is doing some hand quilting. And then my hubby doing more crafts on stream. I think I might try and see if I can't get him to do something maybe like this. Something like completely different. Because he knits. I love him. Norman's the best. You were painting a little mushroom lady, like a painting or like a figurine. Either way, I love that so much. But thank you for bringing everybody over. I really do appreciate it. For anyone who's new, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting on stream. I design my own patterns. So this is some, I'll minimize this. This is like the thing that's been on most of our marketing material for St. Jude, like the stuff that we get in the mail from them. It's a monster who was designed by one of their patients. And I was like, you know what? I need to design a crochet pattern. So that's what we've been working on all week, is making him as a 3D crocheted buddy. We finished designing everything earlier today. I have to make a few more, but honestly, I was just kind of a little sore because crochet designing means a lot of redoing the same things over and over and over again. So like he took a while to get to this point. But all the pieces have been designed. I have to make another leg and a foot, and I have to make his little arm spikies and his little purple heart, of course. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. He looks great. Thank you. I had fun. I had fun doing it. And we have to give him his big smile, of course. But yeah, that's like one of the things we were doing earlier this week and earlier today. And now we're just taking a little break, doing some diamond dotting. Of course, you guys can all still cause chaos to any stream that I do while we are raising money for charity. So, even just $1, I know that sounds silly, but if, everyone here that's able or wanting donates $1, that's a lot of dollars. So thank you for listening to my St. Jude spiel. They're a wonderful organization. They're my favorite organization to raise money for. They're one that I really believe in and will always support. And anytime that they're like, hi, do you want to fundraise for us? I'm going to be like, yes. Yes, I do. But you are doing watercolors. That sounds so cute. Do you have a picture? I always ask that. And I know, like, when I end stream, I almost never have a picture of what I was just working on. But if you have a picture of any of the other stuff that you've made and you'd like to share that, you could post a link. I always love seeing all the things that people make and design. Oops. And also, nope, you're good. You can post. Thank you for checking. If you need to rate, that was what I was going to say. If you need to rate and run, do post-stream self-care or anything like that, please make sure that you go and take care of yourself. You're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. You're welcome to do whatever post-stream self-care looks like for you. I know sometimes I just want to, like, sit and, like, watch someone else craft for a while. Ooh, let's see.
this watercolor? What medium is that? I'm so impressed by people who do like I do digital art. Digital art is a very, it's still art, I will say that. It's just a very different beast because like I have never done watercolor. I have watercolor, well, I've done watercolor. I've never used like professional grade watercolor stuff. I do have like a kit that I need to do that has like a little follow along sort of thing, and I'm excited about, but that's beautiful. I always love like the depth that you can get with watercolors. Like that's what I always am so impressed by. Like the eye, like all the different shades in that, that's always amazing. Hydrate, thank you for that reminder. Everyone hydrate, it's hydrate time. I needed that. You know you're thirsty when you're like, ah, water, so good. And there is the link right there if anyone would like to donate to St. Jude. We'll be continuing our fundraiser next week as well. So if you are like, I really do, but I need to wait, don't worry. We're going to be doing it again. Hello. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for donating $10. I appreciate that so much. Give me one quick second. Hold on. I gotta fix something. Okay, sorry. Real quick. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button, Megan. That's still the wrong button, Megan. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't you love it when you like can't push the right buttons on your Stream Deck? And you're just like, oh, okay. What color? Yeah, we'll get there. We can totally add a gem. That was you this whole morning? Oh my god. Don't you hate it? I hate when that happens. I'm turning the face cam off just for a few minutes because my vestibular crud is just like bugging me. So I'm gonna look down for a little bit, but I've got my phone here and I'm reading chat here instead. Gotta love it. Gotta love just your body being a butthead. But I want to at least finish up this section here. Oops. We're almost done. Oh, patch. Okay. One more three. Someday our bodies will learn how to behave. Really, truthfully, I hope so. I hope that one day I'm like, I'm gonna fundraise, and my body's not like, cool, I'm gonna try and stop you. Because that's just rude, you know? Like, here I am doing good things for the kids. Body, the least you can do is just cooperate. Please. That's like the absolute least you can do. Just allow me to do what I want. Thanks. We even went ahead and we were like, let's do an easier, less intense craft. And it's still like, how about? No. Mood. Thank you for the alert. I appreciate it. And for the raid again. Thank you for trusting me with your community.
We shall take good care of them. We have like a couple more. Just a few more little spots that need filling. Ugh, dang it, you know, I hate when you like just put the dots away and then you find one more that you did actually have to. You're like, I didn't see any more. It's good, I can put it away. And then literally the next color that you open up, you're like, dang it, there was still one left. All right, dang it. You know, guys, I really do think I have to wrap up, unfortunately. I don't know what it is, but I am just getting dizzy. So I'm just going to end here. I'm really sorry. I don't even have like the spoons to raid. But I really hope that you have a wonderful weekend, friends. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. But I'm gonna go rest. I love you all a lot. Thank you so much for helping us raise so much money for these kids. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take it nice and easy this weekend and hopefully come back and full force next week. And oh, here, we can all try and catch that Pokemon if the game wants to work. There it is. Okay. I can leave it up that long. But thank you all so much for being here and again for raising the money for the kids. I appreciate you all more than I can say. And I just hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Feel free to join us in the Discord if you would like to over the weekend or follow on socials. And yeah, I'll see you all on Monday. Okay? I love you guys. Make sure that you take care of yourselves. Eat something, drink some water, and I'll see you all next. Oops, no, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Let's roll some credits while we see if we catch this Pokemon, okay? I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye!